Biden went to Israel last week, and several highly symbolic events took place. First, there was the incident of the broken glass. Netanyahu gave Joe Biden a gift of a glass frame, but he broke it before he handed it to him, and when he did hand it to him, he handed him shards of glass, and glass was flying everywhere. As he handed it to Biden, along with it came the warning to America from Israel, as he said to Biden, "I have one thing to offer you right now, and it's broken glass." Biden then sharply warned Netanyahu in return, countering with, "Don't cut yourself." Here is the account from Fox News. Netanyahu gave Biden a gift, a framed certificate describing trees planted in Jerusalem in honor of his late mother. Only Netanyahu broke the glass, and, according to one account, shards flew all over. "Thank you, Joe. I have one thing to offer you right now, and it's broken glass," Netanyahu said. "Don't cut yourself," Biden responded. This is a highly symbolic message to America from Israel due to the symbolic meaning of broken glass in the Israeli Jewish tradition. As we see explained in this account of the event, the most serious threat against Biden, and, by extension, Obama, came when Netanyahu presented Biden a glass-framed document on the planting of trees in Jerusalem honoring Biden's late mother, said to have been a strong supporter of Israel. Netanyahu is reported to have broken the glass accidentally before handing it to Biden. Netanyahu reportedly shattered the glass when he leaned on the plaque on a podium with his elbows. According to Reuters, Netanyahu told Biden, "I have one thing to offer you right now, and it's broken glass." But then Netanyahu pulled out the document, with glass shards flying around, and used Biden's pen to sign a dedication to Biden's mother. What is not explained is why Netanyahu would have planned to sign a dedication with the document already in a glass frame. The more likely explanation is that the incident was planned by Netanyahu as a warning to Biden and Obama. In Jewish tradition, including weddings, broken glass is a reminder of the destruction of the ancient Jewish temple in Jerusalem, with the hope that it will be rebuilt in a united Jerusalem under Jewish rule. And for Israel, the Night of Broken Glass, or Kristallnacht, is remembered as the beginning of the Holocaust in Nazi Germany. In protocol and symbolism-conscious Israel, the idea of handing the U.S. Vice President broken glass was obviously not an accident. Kristallnacht gets its name from the shattered glass that covered German streets in 1938, most of it from the broken windows of Jewish homes and businesses, as well as synagogues. Kristallnacht is still remembered on November the 9th in ceremonies in Israel. They are ceremonies at which the ambassadors of Germany and Austria are expected to attend. On November the 9th, 1989, when West and East Germany saw the Berlin Wall come down, Netanyahu's mentor, Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir, ensured that there were plenty of references to Kristallnacht in Israeli media reports on the planned German reunification. The reason was that Kristallnacht began on the evening of November the 9th, 1938. The editor of Haaretz declared it's very important that Germany stays divided. But WMR's U.S. intelligence sources warn about a darker meaning. The sound of shattering glass is something that petrifies even the most seasoned intelligence agent. There is a saying among sire old hands that once you hear the glass shatter, it's too late to save yourself from the snipers. Basically, what happened in the above exchange between the representatives of two of the most powerful countries on earth went something like this. Israel to America: back off and mind your tone, or else endure the wrath of Israel, and enjoy more of our war and death courtesy of Mossad. America's reply: watch yourself, buddy. Don't play with fire, you might get burned. Watch what you ask for. You're offering us broken glass, but make sure that don't get cut in the process. Now let's move on to the next symbolic event in Biden's visit to Israel. Biden then toured Yad Vashem, Israel's Holocaust Memorial Museum. As the prayer for the souls of those killed was chanted, The lights in the already dark hall went out for about a minute, I'm told, by mistake, spooking the security, as the only light came eerily from the eternal flame reflecting off the ceiling. So first we had Israel threaten America with the symbolic broken glass. In Israel, breaking glass is done to remember the destruction of the Second Temple, and in the wedding ceremony the groom breaks a glass to show that he and his new bride stand with all Israelis to do whatever it takes to help rebuild the Third Temple. It also, as seen above, references Kristallnacht, which points straight to the Holocaust. And then they move on to the Holocaust Museum in the Hall of Remembrance, and the lights go out. It was as if saying the lights have gone out on the Second World War. We are closing this chapter and moving on the next chapter. They were announcing World War III and threatening a new Holocaust. Everyone should know by now that World War II was done for the sole purpose of remaking the world. They slaughtered a lot of innocent people, so that they could then scream about how wrong it was too, so that they could found Israel, to right the many wrongs. The problem is that they created the wrongs in order to get the predetermined solution of a home for the poor victims. I'm all for everyone having a home. I am not for killing multiple thousands of innocent people to push an evil agenda. So in the above events we see that the announcement was made by Israel loud and clear: World War III is coming. To accomplish the next phase in the Israeli plan for world domination, the building of the Third Temple. World War II and its phases over, the lights went out on it, but there will be a new phase, broken glass, new Holocaust, to lead to the building of the Third Jewish Temple and Jewish rule. Lastly, the only light came from the eternal flame. The eternal flame marks every grave of those who have been murdered by the world elite and every crime scene that the powers that be have planned and carried out. An eternal flame marks the spot Kennedy was killed. An eternal flame marks the site of the World Trade Center, etc. An eternal flame is symbolic of the bloodline that they kill and die for. The bloodline that they trace back to the beginning, and that they claim gives them the right, the divine right, to rule over us all, and kill us, if it suits them. The bloodline right to control the world and rule from a throne in Jerusalem. They were giving us a heads up. WW3's on the horizon as they aim to accomplish the next and final part of their sick and evil plans for the world.